Pastor Karen here with a Thoughtful Thursday. I can't believe it's almost a year that we've been meeting together on Thursdays, and I was thinking this week about one of the reasons that I wanted to get together on Thursdays was because I thought that if I had a lot of emotions going on and I was feeling something specific during that week, that maybe um, that would be how someone else was feeling. And maybe if we just kind of shared like feelings together or like situations or opportunities, maybe we could feel a little bit less alone in this time when we really feel the need to be separated. So I'm thinking that maybe this week is one of those weeks too. Certainly, oh my goodness, in the last year, so many things have changed, right? So many things we're doing differently or we're not doing at all. Some things we're doing for the first time. Maybe you Zoom or watch worship online or um, learned how to order groceries from the grocery store online for delivery. So many things, right? How do we reconnect with people? God has been working great things in my life. And especially this year, I've been really faced with a lot of new things as well. And I heard God telling me in the summer that He was doing a new thing in my life. And I didn't really know exactly what that meant. I thought, oh my gosh, everything feels new. I don't know if I can take one more new thing. But really, I'm faced now in my life with a new job and some new opportunities in church. And I'm realizing God's faithfulness. And as I reflected on that this week, I really thought about Joshua. And in the beginning of the book of Joshua, we know that Moses has died and Joshua is faced with a change, right? He's taking over the leadership of the Israelites. He's getting ready to help them cross into the promised land, the place and the promise that they've been looking forward to for so long. So even though it's an exciting change, even though it's a welcomed change, it's a change full of joy and hope, it's still a change and it still is a little bit scary. And so I thought today I would just read to you from Joshua chapter 1, verses 1 to 9, and then give you my thoughts about this scripture today. It says, after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord said to Joshua, son of Nun, Moses' aide, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now then, you and all these people get ready to cross the Jordan into the land that I am about to give them, to the Israelites, and I will give you every place where you set your foot, as I promised Moses. Your territory will extend from the desert to Lebanon, and from the great river, the Euphrates, and the Hittite country, to the Mediterranean Sea in the west. No one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous, because you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore to you when I gave it to their ancestors. Be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn away from it to the right or to the left, that you may be successful wherever you go. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Wow, God had some really powerful words for Joshua. Did you hear how many times God had to tell Joshua to be strong and courageous? He even once said, be strong and very courageous. I think God knew that even though Joshua would be stepping into a land full of milk and honey, into this promised land, that there would be challenges, right? That there would be barriers and obstacles and things that might get in the way, and times when Joshua might feel discouraged. And he just wanted to give him this kind of injection of hope, this chance to say, be strong and courageous. Right? Pastor Dory this month has been talking a lot about the call the anti-call and then the good news. And I have been struck so many times since she started this sermon series about how often that happens in my life. Sometimes in the course of a day, sometimes over a week. And I think the same thing is happening to Joshua, right? This call to be the leader of the Israelites, to step into this promised land. But God knows that it's not going to be easy. But before Joshua even has to experience the hard stuff, even before he has to step into the unknown, God promises the good news that he will never leave us or forsake us, that he will be with us always. And so I hope today, if you're struggling, if you see maybe a light at the end of this COVID tunnel with the vaccines, maybe you are noticing that you're feeling like, wow, spring is coming. But then maybe you're still kind of stuck and kind of beaten down, and maybe today's not a great day, and maybe yesterday wasn't either. But you try to keep that hope that tomorrow will be better. Know that you are not by yourself, right? We're all there with you. Even when we all feel excited, we also can still feel frustrated and down and stuck. But I think the story of Joshua reminds us that God said that he would be there with Joshua and that he will be there with us. So I hope that you might read the story of Joshua for yourself today, because you'll understand that God doesn't leave his children, and you are a child of God.